Okay, so today we leave the really cool city of Cajamarca in the mountains of Peru, and we're heading to the coast to Trujillo. We go down out of the mountains into the desert to Trujillo. The road that I want to take through the mountains is closed, and then head back up into the mountains for some really cool riding. So yeah, let's go. Okay, my wrist is still so sore. I don't think it's broken though. I think it's just sprained. Hope so anyway. It's really sore though. And off we go. Whew. As usual, really I'm way later than usual actually to start. Really not a morning person, but it's quite a long ride. It says about 6 hours, so I hope I get there before dark. It's about 11 now. So bad. Glad he stopped, but I had a hard time. That was so steep. All right, so I don't know what to expect today. Today wasn't told to me as a cool ride. It's just get down to the coast, but in Peru it seems you just never know. It's impressive and crazy and kind of frightening, the crazy roads and the crazier drivers. I just crashed, just watched him crash into this ditch. I don't know how he managed to do that. Oh, he's destroyed his bike. I don't think there's much I can do. I helped him get out. I just turned my camera off too. Not that that's important. The important thing is he's okay. We just crashed right into that ditch. All right. Not much I can do to help there. Ugh. It's so steep here. Off we go. Something burst somewhere up the road. There was big gushing of water, and you see the little ditch here. There's nothing in front, and there's like a stream starting here, and it's just pushing all that garbage ahead of it, collecting garbage. I suspect once it picks up too much stuff, it's going to lose speed and flood the road. Look at that, it's getting close to it. Okay, so this is Ciudad de Dios, which means God's city. Looks like God abandoned this place a long time ago. No, that was definitely just a joke. But I will say, you do see this sort of garbage all over the place. This is the first time I've seen that in Peru. But I have been told that by the coast, everything's just full of garbage. And holds true. I've seen some on the side of the road. This is the first city I've seen sort of full of it. And yeah, it wasn't like that in the mountains. And I've heard that the coast is like that. We're very close to the coast now. We're down to below 100 meters in altitude. So we're just pretty much sea level.
Alright, well, I'm almost at Trujillo. I gotta say, I'm really glad that I haven't gone on the Pan America. It's just really boring. It's nice, I'm close to the ocean. I haven't seen the ocean in a while, so that'll be nice. But it's really boring. It's just flat, straight, almost desert-like. And there's just so much garbage everywhere. And I don't know if you can see in the camera, but you can hardly see some of the stuff in the distance. It's so smoky, and there's horrible smell. They're just burning garbage everywhere. So, word of advice, if you're doing this, don't go down the Pan America in Peru. Just stay off of it generally as much as you can. It's far more interesting in the mountains and off the main road. Yeah, it's almost at Trujillo. Let's go. It's getting hot, a bit tired. It's been about 5 hours on the road so far, and yeah, let's finish it off. I've never seen a full pecan before. They're always halves. I bought a pack of full ones, but now I know why they're always separated into halves. There's a part in the middle here that's just horribly bitter. It's hard and bitter and terrible. So now I know why they always separate them, because you don't want to eat that. It's just awful.
Bienvenido a Trujillo. Welcome to Trujillo. Can't let your attention wander for a second. It's hard to even take in what's around you. Just always have to be ready to dodge somebody oncoming. This is the most dangerous part, I'm sure, trying to drive in this city. These people just... he's... Jesus Christ. Stand on his shoulder and lift your shirt up. Can't go down. Okay, got it. Where this car's going, I can follow it. casually backing up down the street. Okay. Oh, we made it. Actually feels kind of incredible.
Okay, so I finally made it to Trujillo. The traffic is just insane. I will say the Peruvian drivers are definitely the craziest out of all of Latin America so far. And that's saying a lot because some of them are just crazy, but it's just at a different level in Peru. It's bad enough on the windy kind of mountain roads, twisty roads. But in this city, it's just hair-raising. Like, you're constantly thinking you're about to get hit by somebody. But, so I made it to Trujillo. I've had to alter my plans a little bit. My original plan was to go from here back up into the mountains. There's some really, really cool riding, but I got a couple things working against me. Number one is my hand and my wrist is still really, really sore. I think I've done something to it. And then I also got the front tires are shot. They're just scalloped beyond belief. And then the chain's pretty much shot. With the chain, with the tire, with my hand, I just don't think it's a great idea to go for a week into the middle of nowhere with some really, really tough riding. Really tough dirt roads from my understanding. And it's pretty high, like it gets close to 5,000 meters. So I'm gonna go to Lima, figure out what to do with my hand, let it rest or deal with it, whatever I gotta do. Get the tires, chain, everything sorted out, and then backtrack, spend a week backtracking because there's some really, really cool riding. But today, just outside of Trujillo, I'm at Chan Chan. Chan Chan is one of the most important archaeological sites in Peru. Chan Chan is the world's largest adobe city, so it's like mud bricks, and it's a massive, massive city. They say that at the time, so it's over 1,000 years old, and they say that at the time, it was the largest city in the Americas. It was built around 900 AD, and it went to about 1400 AD when the Incas conquered it. And very soon after the Incas conquered it, the Spanish came, and we all know what happened with that. This place is just huge. It said it's around 20 square kilometers, and they estimate the population at between 40 and 60,000 people. You can see the construction there with the mud bricks peeking out, and they built everything with these mud bricks, adobe bricks, and then just slathered mud all over it and let it dry. Apparently in lots of places they carve stuff into the mud too. Carvings that are like 1,000 years old, just carved into the mud. That's cool. It's just desert around here. I mean, there's nothing, there's not a blade of grass, nothing. It's just sandy, rocky desert. And then they got this little oasis here. I'm guessing this was some sort of a water reservoir for them. Very cool. All right, so because this is all built out of essentially mud, the weather's really taken a toll on it. Just whatever little rain that they get, the wind, I'm sure the sand just whips it apart. And so the most impressive thing is really the size. Most of the carvings and actual buildings are worn down to nubs. But the size is just incredible. Like, you're only allowed to walk around a little bit here. But like, look how big those walls are. You can't see. But they're just, again, this part's gotta be 25, 30 feet high. And yeah, it's just really, really, really cool. I always say, but I always wonder what life would have been like walking through here, whether you're a ruler, one of the peons, one of the workers, how much work that it took to build it. Just incredible. Okay, so today we leave Trujillo, Peru, and we're heading down towards Barranca on the way to Lima. This is the first day in, I think, a couple months that I'm going to spend the whole day on the Pan American. So it's probably not going to be all that exciting, but it's kind of cool down the coast, and I think it's pretty desert-like, so a lot different from most of the riding I've done so far. Let's go. Sí, son Honda 500. Es raro, yo necesito.
Tienes que tener cuidado. ¿Te has prendido tu cámara? Porque no se ven las imágenes.
¿Perdón?
¿La has prendido o la has apagado?
Sí, sí, sí.
Como al otro lado no sé, como acá no se ve.
No sé.
Ay, ay, ay. Ya, campeón. Entonces, con cuidado. Luego, viaje.
All right, no bribe. He's like, let's walk on the other side. Is the camera on? Yeah, let's walk on the other side. So do you want a ticket? No. Okay, well, tell me what you're gonna do. Said I'll accept the responsibility of my actions. He let me go.
Ah, doctor, ¿qué tal?
Muy bien, ¿y usted?
¿Qué tal la moto? ¿Buena?
Sí, más o menos, algunos problemas, pero sí.
Corre, sí, corre.